Here at Centric StopTech, we're really divided into a few different sections. Here in Carson, we take care of all the remanufacturing of calipers. That exists over 51 years of applications, all the way dating back to 1967. In City of Industry, we are able to directly fulfill certain areas through the country, all the way from the West Coast to the East Coast, including Canada and Mexico. And in some cases, New Zealand, Australia, and Panama. In Compton is the home of StopTech, our performance division, making sure that we have manufactured and machined parts specific for high-end performance-level vehicles and applications, including ISO 9000-2015, which was just approved here at the end of 2017. In Hebron, Kentucky, a suburb of Cincinnati, Ohio, we service our big box retail customers with a 200,000 square foot distribution center, able to touch everyone from Canada to Mexico to the Caribbean and even in some portions of South America. In our Compton facility here in California, it's the home of our StopTech division. That includes machining, manufacturing, R&D, specification drawings. It also has a friction-based formula lab, making sure that we give nothing but the highest priority and the best combinations for our friction pads, and service our highest level of quality, including ISO 9000-2015 compliant. Here at Centric, we have a very unique philosophy. We work from the customer back. And what we do is we focus all of our products on the voice of the customer. What do they want? How do they want it? When do they want it? And at what cost and what lead time? We are able to understand cost, quality, and delivery. When we do that, we back into a built-in quality using such things as the TS 16949, as well as the ISO 9000-2015, and best practices from all our peers within the industry. But what makes it incredibly unique is that we have proprietary information and processes that make our calipers and our rotors and our performance division products the best in the industry, because we built them around our customer-centric mentality from lab to lift, making sure that everything we do has an application for our customers in the time that they want, in the cost that they want, in the price that they want, as fast as possible. Because all 300 plus employees at Centric that are part of the operations organization are very serious about taking people's vehicles very seriously, because they realize that our products are in the habit of saving lives. I measure the operations, including distribution, logistics, traffic, safety, quality, all under the operations umbrella, by essentially 5 or 6 key metrics. That's safety. I want all my employees to be absolutely safe in everything they do, whether it's distribution, remanufacturing, even day-to-day office work. I measure safety across all 5 organizations. In quality, if it's manufacturing, we manufacture and understand what the DPPM is, or defect parts per million, as well as delivery. We measure on lead time, or what I call lead time to ship, or order cycle time, which out of the City of Industry location is less than 1 day. The Hebron location is just under 3 days. And the caliper remanufacturing is pieces per day and pieces per employee. Now, where does that all go? That leads to the one important metric that our customer cares about: fill rate. Did I order and get what I needed when I ordered it? And we've broken it down into a very unique metric, what I call OTAC or OTIF, which is on time, accurate, complete, or on time, in full. Did I order it in the time that I wanted it, and did I get it to the customer on time? Did I accurately pick it, which means did I say I was going to send 10 products and gave 10 products, shipped 10 products, and completely. They asked for 100 pieces, they got 100 pieces. That blended metric allows me to make sure that I'm fulfilling my customers' needs and wants as fast as humanly possible. Well, the rotors are finished goods. They come into the City of Industry. They are inspected using the specifications by our engineering group, as well as our customer voice of the customer, important details, whether it be a sports rotor or a big wheel rotor or a performance rotor, or just your run-of-the-mill average application rotor. Once they're tested, they're approved, going into stock, they're picked, and they're filled. We can get a rotor out the door in 0.71 days. want to hear what the customer needs. We pride ourselves on the voice of the customer. And when I say that is it's an understanding of what is missing from the market at any given point and how do we fulfill that need. So we have a wonderful amount of employees and teams through R&D, through engineering, through sourcing, through purchasing that go throughout the world and understand what the opportunity is. One of the great things that we do is we're able to understand what the product is and how its application will be either universal across as many applications as possible, so that our customer base realizes that there's an opportunity for them not only to shift from one Centric product to another, but also to hone in on what the customer's looking for. Now, to my left here, you see that you have the GCX rotor. This is one of our newest rotors that really answered a need between our economy rotor and our premium rotor. And we're excited to launch it. It went through new product introduction, it went through R&D, it also goes through hours and hours of tests, and then once the first article sample is approved, every subsequent unit is 100% inspected until we have a good DPPM understanding of what's coming out of our manufacturing facilities. At which point, the box and packaging is done, as well as making sure that lead time is the fastest in the industry so that we get these products onto new applications as fast as possible. Every time you take your car into the shop and they tell you need new rotors or new calipers, they have to come from somewhere, right? Well, we get all those dirty or used calipers and they get sent back. And once they're inducted here at City of Industry and through Carson, we inspect them using an 8-point test. If the hardware on them is good, if the caliper itself, body and bracket are good, once we do that, we strip away all the used material, seals, washers, nuts, bolts. Then we put it through a 7-step process that essentially cleans it, washes away all the rust, including a sandblast, a vibratory bowl, a high-speed, high PSI water test, and then a deionized water that helps us prevent salt degradation. We replace every piece of hardware on that caliper, including the washers, seals, nuts, bolts, in some cases the actual body and or bracket, to make sure that we have 100% brand new caliper that's ready to go on any application that we need it to. Every caliper is 100% tested. One of our greatest advantages here at Centric and StopTech and Qualis is that we're able to cover applications all the way from 1967 until today. We pride ourselves on being able to find products, whether we manufacture them, source them, or have them in finished goods inventory, to make sure that we are able to satisfy the customer needs, whatever they may be.